Say what?
All right, it is 6:42, and time to talk about Japan a little bit. They have come up with a beer, a delicious new beer that is hard to come by. Apparently, it is Un Kuno Chrono. Yes, you see the elephant. You see the little diagram on the label. If you do, and if you can't see it because it's just too small, well, I'll show you this big piece of what I'm talking about. This is elephant dung. This is what the beer contains. It's what it's made out of. There are a few bottles of it, and they have been so wildly received, and people actually find it quite flavorful, quite tasty. So there is now dung beer to be added, and it's actually considered a delicacy. It's got a bold, brilliant flavor. What can I do? What can I say to describe it? Would you drink it?
People call anything nasty a delicacy. You know, no matter what country you go to, and we have them here in Canada too, we have our own delicacies. And anytime you hear delicacy, it's like run for the hills.
Yeah, but there's
like prairie oysters are a delicacy in Canada.
Have you ever had one?
No.
Oh, I thought for sure you would have had one. I don't know why in my mind I thought.
I don't know why in my mind I thought the response I just had was appropriate for television. But no, I'm not going to put one of those in my mouth.
So, but I want to know what's up with elephant dung, because there's dung coffee that's made out of elephant.
No, it's made out of kopi luwak. It's made out of the it's like a small cat in Indonesia. It's totally different. Because they chew up the coffee beans and poop them out, and then they make them.
Japan also has elephant dung coffee, though.
Oh, in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Like they're obsessed with elephant dung. I'm like, what is in the dung that makes it so?
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. Believe it or not, I've never feasted on number 2s from the world's largest mammal.
But when you put it like that, that's just disgusting.
Now? You waited until... Now it's just disgusting?
Now it is. Now it's officially just disgusting. You've gone too far, Ryan. Frankly, I'm shocked you'd say that.
This is unbelievable. Cody, I'm putting the cake story on hold because we're running out of time.
Okay,
I'm going to go directly back, and I love this. It's like a follow-up, say what. You remember last week I showed you this new ad out from Quest Chat? Remember the two people are hooking up, and well, we're not going to show you the whole ad, but as they're hooking up, Buddy's like, why do you have a... Here we go, here.
Your Uncle Bob. It's my Uncle Bob.
Awkward, right?
Ooh.
Your Uncle Bob, that's my Uncle Bob, right? Well, it turns out in Iceland, the beautiful nation of Iceland, and I know you've been there, this is Reykjavik. Well, it turns out that like basically everybody in Iceland is related. The population is very small. You can trace your roots back to pretty much find a common thread in every family tree, but it's big enough that not everybody knows each other, so you can imagine it presents some interesting dilemmas. There are some awkward problems that can develop. That's why everybody's so thankful for these three guys by the name of Arnar, Hakon, and Alexander, because they've developed an app, and the name of the app is Islendingabok. Islendingabok. And the motto is bump your app before you bump in bed. It's one of these apps, the technology, you meet somebody new, you bump your phones together, and it'll immediately search your personal information and let you know if you are indeed related too closely to let the night take the next step.
Wow. They should.
Yeah.
Iceland. They should, like, there's some parts of the lower United, like that's the usually.
Were you going to talk about Arkansas,
I was gonna go,
maybe?
yeah.
Mississippi,
this is places,
Tennessee.
I think it's a good app. I think it could be.
Lethbridge.
Oh, you've really gone.
They get breakfast television Calgary and Lethbridge.
What if somebody's watching on satellite right now and they're just like, yo, they just dissed Lethbridge.
And
talking
they're
like we're all cousins.
Hey, you guys. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Go tell Grandma that they're talking about Lethbridge. Just kidding, Lethbridge. We love Lethbridge. It's time for the BT Trivia question.